Hey friends, today we're making some delicious carne asada tacos with a homemade guac sauce. Let me show you how it's done. This looks absolutely delicious. To get our marinade started, we are going to start with half of an onion, and this can be either a yellow or a white onion. Put that right into your blender, as well as 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. And then we're gonna take some cilantro, and you're gonna take just the stems. And then we're gonna go in with our citrus. So we're first gonna do the juice of 2 lemons. And then the juice of 2 oranges. And then 3 to 4 limes, depending on how juicy the limes are. I'm gonna go with 4 just because I like a lot of that lime flavor inside of my carne asada. So we're gonna do 4 limes. Once you've got all your juices in there, it's time to go in with your seasonings. So we're gonna go in with a teaspoon of onion powder. Oh, I actually have to open it up. A teaspoon of garlic powder. A teaspoon of cumin. A half teaspoon of paprika. A half teaspoon of cayenne. A sprinkle of salt, and a sprinkle of pepper. Now put the lid on and give it a really good blend. There is your marinade. Once your marinade is done, it's time to put everything in a bag to let everything marinate. So I am using a vacuum sealed bag. You don't have to, you can definitely use just a Ziploc bag. I like using a vacuum seal just because I think that it gets the flavor into it a lot faster, and I'm trying to cook my steaks probably today. But if you have the time to marinate it overnight, I'd recommend a Ziploc bag because we're gonna marinate this anywhere from 1 hour to 24 hours. Put everything in your bag, like so, and then pour over your delicious marinade that we just made. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Now, if you're using a Ziploc bag, at this point, you want to mix everything together, kind of like this, massage the meat a little bit, and make sure that you seal it up really tight and make it airtight, and then put it in the fridge. Again, this will marinate for an hour up to overnight. And now it's time to refrigerate this from either 1 to 24 hours before we get it ready to grill. All right, we're just gonna take it out with our tongs and lay it on our grill pan. Now this is going to be really, really quick, probably only about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Once your asada is ready, you can take it off the heat and set it to rest. And while it's resting, let's get our tortillas prepped. For our tortillas, I'm using some really fresh corn tortillas, and we're gonna get our pan here ready. You wanna put it on like a medium to high heat. Get a little bit of oil in the pan. Very, very little bit that you need. And while that gets hot, we're gonna wait for that to get hot, and then we're gonna put our tortilla in. Now, I personally don't like doing the double tortilla with tacos. I know someone's gonna come after me for it, but it's just not my thing. I really like to taste everything that's in my taco versus tasting just the tortilla and a little bit of what's in my taco. So I'm going with 1 tortilla, but if you prefer 2, you can totally do 2. Just don't come after me for only doing 1. Once your tortilla is ready, you can see that it's starting to puff up a little bit in the pan. It's got a little bit of color to it. We can take it off the heat and onto our plate. Then we're first gonna dress it with a little bit of that guac sauce that we made on the bottom. Get a nice even spread of that here. And then add some of our carne asada. All right, add some of this asada right on top of your taco. Top with some homemade salsa and some white onion and cilantro. This looks absolutely delicious. This looks absolutely delicious.